Morning everyone, we're back here in Ilfracombe. After last time when we didn't catch any fish at all, we're going to give it another stab. So yeah, the boat leaves in about 45 minutes, time for a cup of coffee, and let's hope we have a bit better luck this time. Okay.
What is that?
Food. You've got to eat it. If you don't eat it, you can't fish.
I can't eat it. Daddy, you eat it.
Alright guys.
What is that? Is it? Oh, no idea what it is. It's octopus. Octopus? Yeah, it's an octopus. Look. Yeah, they're
Right guys, I'll give you a quick demo and then we can crack on. You can have 10 ounce leads and 12 ounce, maybe 16. So if you're going up the front 6 of the boat, you want the bigger bell leads, these ones. And if you're on these back 4 and 6, like here, you'll have these little round ones, alright? When you grab your rod, you're either going to find a hook that's on one of the eyes or it's down near the handle. So if you grab it, just be careful where you grab it, otherwise you're going to end up with it in your hand. So you're just going to pop this one off, and then you've got that little red clip a bit further up. So all you're going to do is just lift this arm up, let a little bit of line out and pull that red clip down towards your hand. Once you've got it there, that is in your hand. It's where either the big lead or this little lead's going to go. Once you put that on there, you you've now got a wrecking ball. It's going to hit you, the person next to you, fling the hook around. So just make sure we keep hold of this one, alright? When it's at a rod length, it's really easy. Best way to do it, guys, you've got these little blue rod holders. Just pop the rod down in there, and let it sit against the boat. You can get your bait on without too much of an issue. And then we can get baited up and get in the water. Yeah, give me a head as well. So what you're going to do with your bait, guys, you're going to start right at the top. And you're going to stitch it on, so you're all going to be good at sewing by the end of the day. The reason for sewing it on is you don't want it to spin around like a propeller. So once you've got it on the hook, just pop that top bit straight up over the eye in the crimp, and you'll find it will sit like something like that. So when you drop it down, it won't spin up and go around the thinner line. If it spins up, goes around the thinner line, you get a decent fish, you're going to lose it, because it's just going to bite straight through that line. So don't be afraid to put a bit of extra bait on if you want to, so something like that. Name of the game is you want to get this right down on the bottom. The fish are feeding on the bottom, they won't be up in the water, they won't chase it if you're jigging it or anything like that. So it's a bit of a patience game.
I just don't know how to show it on.
No, you don't. We can help you.
I don't know how to hold it. I didn't.
We're all learning.
Right, so once it's good to go, you're going to drop it over the side. You're going to have your rod and reel facing this way, okay? Literally, again, flip that arm off to see the line come out. You're watching for a little bump. If we feel a bump, or this line will stop. There's a little bit of tide there, so. Right down onto the bottom, that's on the bottom and it's stopped. So if you carry on, the tide will just keep taking this out. And literally, all you're going to be doing is letting loads and loads of line out. You don't need to, you've got to get back in, alright? So just try and feel for that little bump. It'll get easier as the tide wears off. Once you're down on the bottom, you're looking at your tip of your rod and you're going to get something like bang, bang when you get a fish. That's how you're going to tell. It's going to look totally different to it moving up and down with the boat. If you get one, simple as just winding that handle forwards. If you want to use the rods, you want to pump up, wind as you go down. Pump up, wind as you go down. No point pointing at it and trying to wind against this. If you've got a big fish, that's going to rip line out. If it's ripping line out, just fight the fish, hold on to it whilst it's stripping line, then get it in when it's not. It's a battle of you versus them. Then, if any of you are right-handed, let us know. We can turn these over, but I mean, if you write with your right hand, you're going to want to hold the rod with your right hand. So you'll find your weaker hand normally will go with your on the reel there, alright? So once you bring it back up again, guys, same thing. Look for that little red zip slider. Once that comes up, that's going to be at a rod length. You can swing it in, catch that. It makes it very easy for me and Finn to come around, grab the trace and land the fish rather than trying to fight the force of the rod and it being 6 foot out of our way, okay? So always a rod length, straight into your hands, makes it easy for me and Finn. Everyone good with that? Any questions? Grab it, go.
Right, I'll show you. Hang on. So, there's two soft spots here. You want to grab the business end so it's not going to do anything. See where I've got my thumbs, it's all soft?
Yeah.
Grab the tube out. Grab these two bits there. So it is spiky. Yeah.
Is this right?
Grab the perfect.
Fantastic. Hey.
That's it. You got it nice and tight there.
I don't want it.
I promise you, you won't get it.
I will.
promise.
I will do it. I'll do
Or
it.
you can hold them on
I'll
the top
do it.
like that.
I'll do it.
That's it. Just nice and tight. There you go.
Nearly bit me.
It didn't, it wouldn't have bit you.
There you go, mate. All right.
That Chris, mummy?
I'll squeeze